Alrighty. Hello. What's up? This is week 2, everybody. Can you all hear me now? Okay. I'm going to start getting start to get my best friend here in just a few minutes. And I need her to also provide me the link so I can. Hey. So I just needed to provide. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was interrupted. Somebody needed me for something. So I was just interrupted for a moment. So, okay. I'm going to go to Hangouts and get the link. All right. All right. Oh, hi, Kirsten. Yeah. Hi, Mads. Yeah, I just gave you the link, by the way. So we should be rolling here in about a few minutes with the Zoom live thing again. I just need to give you the link. Oh, hey, Steam is King. Steam is King. No offense, but... And there she is. Hello, Mads.
Hi.
Yep, you have the
What's
link to
up?
the Zoom stream because nothing much. Do you have the link to the Zoom stream because I can't?
Yeah, give me a sec and I'll send it over. So yeah, they basically have they actually have the live stream already live. It's just waiting until it's time, unlike last time. So it'll probably actually start. It'll probably actually start at exactly 7 this time because it didn't last time.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. Oh, nothing much. Steve is King. Okay, so I know this is a little bit of an off-topic conversation, but so I have some bad news. I don't know. I know that he was on Twitter today, but he has not responded to me.
Aww.
So chances are, I don't think we may not get it.
I mean, actually, I found something that they don't have it yet, but Roku has started to put some of their old Jim Henson shows. They don't have Animal Jam yet, but they might in the future. I don't know.
Oh, Roku? Oh, Roku?
Roku. Yeah. I found out today that they have I have to look again. But they have like the Hoobs on there now and I have to look it up. But they don't have Animal Jam yet, but there could be a chance there could be in the future. I'm not 100% sure. And I don't have Roku. I just found this out on this was announced today on like Tough Pigs or something, which is Muppet related.
Okay.
So maybe we might be lucky. I don't know. It's a chance.
So
Maybe
do they have Bear in the Big Blue House on there?
Not yet. Let me find the list of what they have on there.
So I just finished watching my I Love Toy Trains I purchased. Cool.
Oh, cool. But yeah, they announced there's not too much yet, but I honestly I won't be surprised if they put more. I'm checking right now to see what they have. What they put on.
I just looked up Roku and I don't see anything yet.
I found let me see if there's there's Webulous World of Dr. Seuss season 1. I think it's only season 1 for right now. But I
So
don't
do
know.
I have to make an account for it? Do I have to make an account for it, or?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I believe so. Mother Goose Stories, the first season of Animal Show.
Because my
Construction
dad
Site,
has
season 1 of
Roku.
Hoobs.
My dad has a Roku TV. I'm trying to sign up for it.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Do you
Mop
have
the
an
Top
account?
Shop.
Do you have an account? Like, do you have an account already?
I don't have a Roku. I don't have Roku. But yeah, they don't have Animal Jam yet, but they're not like I wouldn't be surprised if it gets added on there in the future.
Oh my gosh! If Animal Jam goes on Roku, I'm gonna say, boy.
If they put it on Roku, then that is gonna be awesome.
I'm going to set up an account, bro. I have to find a way to watch it on. I know my dad has a Roku TV, so
yeah. So see what you can do. I don't have a Roku TV, so I can't really do anything about it. But like, if they do put Animal Jam on there, I'm like, yeah, that'd be awesome. I saw like this was on like Tough Pigs, which is like a Muppet like news site and all that.
So Roku, okay. Yeah, my dad has a Roku, and I'm looking at it like right now.
Oh, nice.
So what's on like Roku?
Webulous World of Dr. Seuss.
All right.
Mother Goose Stories.
I actually might want to watch Mother Goose Stories. I'm trying to. So it's Roku Channel Store.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but
because I want to figure this out. Because now I'm interested in watching Mother Goose Stories.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have Mother Goose Stories. They have Webulous World of Dr. Seuss. They have Hoobs, Mop Top Shop.
I want to watch. Yeah,
I told you about
watch the Hoobs, and now I want to watch. I mean, when did they put the Hoobs on there?
I think this like started yesterday or something. Yesterday or like early this morning.
Roku.
I found out about it this morning, but it could have been like yesterday. I'm hoping one day they'll put Animal Jam on there.
If they do, I gotta find a way to get me an account.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it yet, but like.
Yeah, Jim Hinton paired with Roku, so we might be lucky. All we gotta do is
we could so be lucky. Right? We could so be lucky.
How do I get Roku? Hold on.
I don't know. I think you need something like Roku. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know. I shouldn't be the one trying to explain it because I don't know. Yeah, Kirsten, I believe it's just season 1 right now, but I believe it's just season 1, but I wouldn't be surprised.
If this is
on.
Oh.
But I'm not sure how many episodes they're putting as for season 1. Like, it could just be the whole thing. But yeah. Yeah, it was recently just announced. I don't have Roku, so I can't say that it's on there. I'm only reading it.
I'm about to say if I can't get if there's a way I can get Roku on here.
Yeah, like I don't have Roku. I don't have any like the Roku like TV.
But if I have to get a TV, if I have to get a TV for it, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works.
I'm gonna be like, oh. But maybe somebody can record some Animal Jam for me.
Yeah, if it gets to Roku, I mean, it's not there now, but I'm hoping in the future.
Because I looked up how you got Roku, and so far, this is what I see with like Roku. I think my dad has like Roku. I'm not sure if he has an account for it, but.
Yeah, like I'm not sure how to get it and all that, but yeah, I found that.
Isn't Jim Henson free? Did Jim Henson free? Henson TV free?
I hope so.
Because it looks like it is. It looks like it probably is.
Oh wow, nice. But yeah, I saw this morning and I'm like, oh gosh,
Yeah.
are we getting Animal Jam? Are we getting Animal Jam?
Yeah, Jim Henson TV is. Jim Henson TV just. Yeah, it's adding. I'm like saying Roku. How do I? Like I gotta sign up. I'm probably gonna sign up for this.
Chicken enchiladas are done.
Oh.
I think I can make a free account.
All right. Sorry about that. Actually, I'll be right back. I gotta grab supper and then I gotta get everything set up on my end. So I'll be right back.
They're done looking up Jim Henson stuff. Yeah, they started yesterday. That's pretty cool. If Animal Jam, because if Animal Jam is on there. I have to pay $30 for Roku.
All right, I am back. Just to get everything set up here. We got 5 minutes.
I'm trying to figure out how to add the channel, how to add Roku. If I were to sign up for Roku and add the Jim Henson thing on there.
I mean, hopefully you're able to.
On the Roku channel. Because I would hate to pay to be honest, I would hate to pay 30. It looks like I would have to pay $30 per month for it for Roku.
Yeah.
I'm like, ouch. All right.
So yeah, we got about 4 minutes left until.
Oh, hold on. I want to know if people can hear the audio to this because the last live stream
last time we didn't have the audio. I mean, I barely noticed it because I was listening on my phone.
Yeah, I barely noticed it. All right.
But yeah, we had like no audio for some reason. So we might want to. So we should just check. We should check that. We should make sure we have audio already this time. I say there's no audio on the there's no audio for this until they come on. So
here we go.
I am so excited.
All right. I hope Caroline responds to our questions.
I'm trying to question. A lot of people have been asking. A lot of people have been asking questions that I've been thinking of. That I don't know what to ask.
Maybe I can ask Caroline to do her eye roll.
Her eye roll?
Yeah. Or maybe I'll ask her to say your favorite Zoom line.
Yeah, well, I am so excited for this. We got Caroline and Xingying and Eric and
This is gonna be good.
I can't wait.
If only that they did the whole season 7. Or the season 3, or the whole season 3 cast.
Yeah.
On there.
I'm just this is exciting.
Okay, it's 7 now. Come on, let's go.
It's almost on my end. It's unless my phone is delayed or something. We're getting there.
For me now.
Come on. I am so okay. Hopefully we can get the audio working for this.
Please.
Come on. I'm so excited for this.
Come on. Here we go. Is it ready now? Isn't on your end? Do I have to refresh the page?
Let me check. No, it's there we go. We're going.
Refresh the page.
No, it should be.
Oh, there we are.
Thanks for joining us, Hubba Lubba Frubbins. I'm Pablo Blubbo, translation.
I do get the audio working this time, although
I'm Pablo, 1999 cast member of Zoom, of course, here with a whole new set of Zoomers, which we're really excited to get into today with you guys. Some conversation, some fun, kicking it, Q&A, all the fun stuff. So get those questions ready. So I hope you're well. I hope everyone's well and safe and doing okay. And you know, we had so much fun catching up last week that we wanted to come back this week with a whole new cast and just kind of do it again and have some fun and relax and just and so for those of you joining us for the first time, not really sure kind of why this is happening, just let me catch you up. So in the midst of everything that's been going on, we all, the Zoomers, the originals and the reboot Zoomers kind of came together and thought about doing something where we could take the things that we had done in the past and share those and create videos to help families and people
Why do you want
at home who are looking to do some activities and need some ideas. We also wanted to to find a time to just sit down and hang out and catch up with
Caroline
everyone.
still is in Boston,
So this is our second Zoom chat, and we're very excited. And so we called it Zoom into Action. And so we've been dropping videos every day for the last 2 weeks, which you've seen and hopefully you've enjoyed. I know we've definitely enjoyed doing them, kind of brushing off, getting the dust off a little bit, the rust off, and it's been fun. And so we've one of the touching things that's been really nice is seeing how everyone has been reacting and engaging with the videos and with the content that we've put out there. And so we've enjoyed it, and we want to share a couple of things with you here that we're going to roll in. So here's Amy G's son, Emmett from New York, who is showing off his rain stick. Check it out.
No, turn it over.
Oh my gosh.
So cute.
3, 2, 1. Nice. Love it, love it, love it. We have another one from Los Angeles, is Amaya E demonstrating surface tension with her niece Love and her nephew Mateo. So let's take a look at that.
Today we're doing an experiment all about surface.
Oh wow.
Stick it in.
I said Eric has a Zoom shirt on too. It's just cool.
See. Awesome. Zoom into action. Zoom into action.
That's awesome. That's what it's all about, really. We're doing this just to have fun and see you guys have fun with these things, and hopefully you've been enjoying it. So we definitely have been enjoying seeing these videos. So please continue to make them, to do them at home. Comment and send us pictures. # Zoom into Action. We'd love to continue to see that and spread that joy and that fun out there. So for today, I want to tee up what we're going to be talking about. This was a comment that we received on Facebook by Sarah Clapp. And Sarah said, "I love how Zoom takes kids and their creativity and imagination seriously. It was amazing to see that growing up. I hope future generations get their own Zoom too." So we wanted to put that out there. What is the new Zoom? Like, does Zoom work today? What's Zoom 2020 all about? So we'd love to hear what
I would love a Zoom. Zoom.
And we also want to find out, what was your favorite segment? What was your favorite? Was it a Cafe Zoom? Was it a Zoom rap like it was back in the 70s, or was it the Zoom chat? So definitely start asking away.
Probably, I don't know. Probably the whole acting. Probably
well. So let's get to it.
I can't really
let's
think
meet
of
our
one.
Cast. I already introduced myself.
Yes.
I'm gonna toss it to Caroline, the longest serving Zoomer.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm Caroline. I was on seasons the 90s reboot, or 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. And now I'm working as a pediatric nurse in Boston. And Zoom was just like the best time of my life. I loved it so much. I'll toss it to Elena.
Hi everyone, I'm Alana. You probably knew me on the show as Shane. I was also on the reboot with Caroline. We overlapped for one season, so I was on seasons 5, 6, and 7 from 2003 to 2005. Now I work in LA as a management consultant, and similarly to Caroline, I have just the best, most fond memories of our time on Zoom. It was just the best 3 years. So I will popcorn it over to Donna.
Oh, abay ko din. Abay na ba yung abis Donna? Hi, Donna, on Zoom from 73 to 74. I'm currently in Los Angeles for a couple months, and I am a writer and currently a CEO of a
Okay,
tech
that Tommy
startup,
dude is old.
which has a long story, but we will possibly talk about that more. And I'm Eric.
Hello. Or hello. How's everyone doing? I'm Eric. I was on season 3 in 2001. And again, yeah, just echoing everyone, the best time of my life was doing Zoom. It was so much fun. Since then, I've stayed in the industry. You've seen my face in other shows and movies and commercials and on stage. And I just wrapped a movie a couple months ago. So yeah, now I'm going to pop it over to Mr. Tommy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tommy White from Zoom Season 1, 1972. These days, I work in educational media production. And in my spare time, I do indie film and indie music.
I don't know. I don't know how Zoom would look
Nice.
like in
That's
2020.
everyone. And I forgot to mention last week that I have a beautiful wife and a beautiful daughter who's almost 2 years old.
Hi, Emily.
So trust me, I heard about it. No.
Wait, Katie's there.
And
I
on that WGBH, so for those that weren't joining us last week, I did not stay there all the way until Zoom. I've been working in the television and film industry in production, producing and developing feature films and television programming. Worked on Park Ruffman, which was a production that came after Zoom. And then went and lived in LA, and Eric and I were there at the same time, and Kenny and Francis, and it was fun. And then I came back and moved back, and now I'm at WGBH working in production finance. So I'm back home, as I like to say. So it's nice to be back, and it's nice to be with all of you. And it's nice
I would like to meet Pablo
with the viewers at home too. This is something we never did on the show, right? We were never live, and we were never instantly connecting with the audience, we just didn't have the technology then. But this is really, really cool. So maybe that's a piece that we'll get into a little later. So one thing that I'd like to start with is cast IDs, right? So like we all just went around, but no one did their little thing, or no one did, the bit that they did at the top of the show. So I'd love to kind of start with that. Like, does anyone have a memory of how they're kind of tell us what it was, remind us what it was and how it came about? Does anyone want to jump in?
Well, I had a magic that I wanted to do that went like this.
Oh.
But when we came to shoot the segment, it turned out like this. I guess I wanted to make a bigger splash.
There you go. I don't know if you guys remember. I had a little kind of little shimmy and then this action here. Yeah. So when it came time to figuring out everyone's cast ID, we call them the ID. I had no clue. And so another guy who was from California working on the show, had long hair, super cool guy, said, man, I go surfing all the time. And when we go surfing, we do this. It's like the wave thing. And I was like, that's awesome. Like, that's so cool. And I was like, okay, but I can't, I have to add my own little touch, my own little flavor. So that's where the shimmy came in. So I had a little shoulder and wave with this. So Caroline, did you have the same intro every year, or what was yours like?
It was sort of the same thing, but slightly altered. So one year, there was like the Zoom letters.
Oh my God!
I think we had all like sort of come in from doing whatever activity we were doing. So like one year I was rollerblading, so I'm running in with like my rollerblades.
Oh my God, that's from season 3.
I'm going to put my rollerblades away, but when I opened the cabinet, there's like a bunch of balls inside, and then they fell on me. So that was 1 year, and then they modified it the next year with like stuffed animals falling.
On your it was like 2002.
I totally remember watching that.
Yeah.
Do things just fall on you, or like?
I don't have any knowledge of how it came about, but it was super fun to film.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Eric, do you have a story of how yours came about?
Yeah, well, so when I was on with Karen in 2001, we had the whole like locker room behind the Zoom letters. And so for my ID, we set up this science experiment. So we had, the wires in the potato to make the light, and it worked in rehearsal. And when we went to actually shoot it, I was supposed to touch the wire with the potato and the light comes on, and it almost never did it every time. So we ended up just like running a wire through it, and then I was like, look at this! It was so much fun though.
That's what we call TV magic. I can hear like the sound effect, like the zoops, like just like a little.
Yeah.
Brad, did you have? Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think
yours.
so. My first season, I don't know how this came about. I think my original audition tape for the show, I submitted a tape of me playing Soup. I don't know why I did that, but. And so that sort of became my intro. I think I recorded a little jingle in the production studio and then just kept kind of like doing it on the show. And then by the time season 6 and 7 came around, I sort of switched, and I think I kind of just felt like that. So it was way less cool than your Surfer Bro thing. But yeah, that was my intro.
Donna, what about you?
Should I tell Caroline that she looked a little
like
bit too
beauty shots
nerdy in season 5?
I had no one asked me what I wanted to do. They just took pictures and put some music behind it, and it's kind of funny looking now at it. But I think they did that with Danny, who was also in my cast, and so that's just it is what it is.
Cool. So one thing that I'd love to kind of have us get back into, if you guys remember, I don't know if they had it back in the 70s version of the show, Zingers. If you remember Zingers, they're little kind of brain teasers, essentially, Zoom brain teasers. So we thought we'd try something, see how everyone's Zoom vibe is feeling today. So does everyone have a spoon with them? Does everyone have a spoon handy?
No, I don't.
So here's the zinger. Can you balance the spoon on your nose? It's as simple as that. Who can balance the spoon on their nose? You ready to try it? Let's do it.
Wait. Oh, man.
This never.
Right?
Oh wait, I tried that before.
Oh,
no, you gotta let do something before you can do that.
Whoa!
I'm
that's legit.
Oh, hang on, right?
Oh wow!
Oh,
I struggled so bad on the show when I did this, and I'm still struggling. It's not my fault.
Wait, is there a trick?
I don't know. I mean, Eric's upside down doing it.
Yeah. Just a little bit of glue, you just stick it on. No. Yes, the ladle. You know what? I don't think it's gonna.
Look at that.
It's not there. It's like. Yeah.
Oh!
God, Caroline, you're failing.
You're trying.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now show us the tape. Where's the tape?
It's working.
Yeah. Oh, glasses, right?
Let's jump into one of the questions that we set up at the top, which was your favorite Zoom segment. But I want to start with we have a question from Kimberly Liamo over on let's see, she's on YouTube. Good evening to all the Zoomers, especially Caroline and the rest of the Zoomers. Zoom was my favorite 2000s show. Question: what is your favorite episode that you taped during all the years of Zoom? Do you guys have, is there an episode? So we're stepping away from segment, we'll come back to that. But is there an episode that which I think is what maybe viewers don't know is that these were all done in segments, right? And then they were pieced together as an episode. So unless we watched the show, we wouldn't necessarily know if it was an episode or not. But I don't know if anything rings a bell. If not, we'll go on to
Something that comes to mind for me was the 9/11 episode. That was really so special and so impactful. And I think it meant a lot to my family, and I think it meant a lot to people watching it. And I remember Zoom, they came and filmed at my house, and we did something on my fence, and we drew like a place. We created a place for people in our neighborhood to drive and they could sign. So it was really like bringing Zoom home for me. And it meant a lot to our town, just people being able to come and stop and write on how they're feeling. And it's sort of crazy that now we're doing this now with everything going on. But I really remember that episode.
Yeah, that was a good one. What about segments? Ethan Maneker over at Facebook said Cafe Zoom was my favorite to watch. Anyone still cook recipes? Elena, I feel like you did a lot of the Cafe Zooms. Was there a reason for that?
Might be surprised I put there.
What?
No,
maybe surprising I put there.
Or something, but
the We Are Family video. Yes.
I love cooking in general, and I think I have since I was a kid. My mom is an amazing chef, and so I would always just kind of sit in the kitchen and cook with her. So cooking was super fun. I remember the first thing I ever made, I think it was my first segment I ever made, was a mango lassi, and it was just like fresh mango.
Hopefully you'll get.
We just put it in a blender. Like, it was something super simple, but it was so fun. Yeah, Cafe Zoom for the best.
And we are looking forward to your bruschetta.
Oh yeah, it was really good. Fun fact, I actually burnt the other side of the bread, put it in the oven, but it came out, and I was like, I guess I'll just flip it around. And no one left. Yeah, it was so good.
Robbie, did you have a favorite segment?
Well, I guess my number one favorite segment was when I played Dr. Weaver, Mad Scientist, and I put Kenny and John into a miniature bottle about this big, but actually on screen it was huge thanks to the special effects department. And my another favorite role was KC Turnip, and I was a vegetable stuck in a garbage disposal along with my two fellow vegetables, Nancy and John, and we were
I don't think we're going to get a
past
question
lives
from them.
while waiting for the switch to be pulled. So that was a couple of fails.
Eric, what about you? What was some of your favorites?
I love them all. I loved the Cafe Zooms. I love the games. Kenny and I think it was right after, as we were coming to the end of filming, Kenny actually moved down the street from me. But we're really good friends, and we would get real competitive on the show. So if you ever watch, if you look at all the games in season 3, you'll never see Kenny and I on the same team. We're always on the opposite teams, and either like just a little bit staggered.
We were always really good at the games, like unfairly good.
Oh my god!
So we weren't on the same team. It was so much fun. Although I watched one of those the sleeping bag like cocoon race, and it's like my sleeping bag just fell out, just totally unzipped the whole way. So I'm just like, I guess I'm just making it work. It was so much fun.
Caroline, you were on for 4 seasons, so you had your fair share of segments. So was there anyone in particular that you ended up kind of?
I think that now, as an adult looking back to watch.
Oh my god, Ubby Baby.
Ubby Baby.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you know this segment, but this was Kaylee and Whitney.
That was like the creepiest thing ever.
In a stroller as a baby, and it was ridiculous and hilarious, and that was really fun. And it was fun to film too, I remember, but now it's really funny to watch.
We have a question coming from YouTube. Heather Lehman saying, my favorite segment was Zoom Do and Zoom Size, where the kids would team up with each other to try and accomplish something. Did you guys find that, kind of when you were working together, you enjoyed that versus kind of doing something solo?
No.
I think definitely. I mean, I know that last week, Kenny and Kaylee talked about doing the Rube Goldberg machine, which they and I worked on it all summer. And it was so much fun. But I think when you're working with somebody on set, there's a little more fun. It's like, I made this whole thing.
Real hashtag, baby.
It becomes more,
put the hashtag there. Put the hashtag.
Then kind of just sometimes with the ones that you do by yourself, it's great to be like, I made a mistake.
Put the hashtag, baby Caroline.
When you have someone else with you, it's just even more.
I love doing the plays and the dance numbers because we all got to work together and really learned to work well.
Yeah, those production numbers were my absolute favorite. It was so much fun on Fridays being able to do that, and man, and also the Zoom wraps were, for at least for us, we didn't do a lot of team type things, as I recall. But the Zoom wraps, I remember we did a whole lot of them. And just, we were such friends, and it was so real. Like we didn't even know that the camera was on us, and they just got so many authentic takes, and it was such a gift to be on that show. I just loved it.
I mean, I would agree. You know, it was interesting, you know, having the chats because we were all there, and so you had people from different backgrounds and different perspectives.
Oh my gosh!
But you felt comfortable.
That
you know,
was
you
so
felt comfortable having
funny.
that conversation, and you didn't always agree, or you didn't always see, you know, what you know the other person's side. But you know, but it was an environment that was, you know, respected and you know and open. Which was really, really nice. So I would agree with Don on the chats or raps.
The grown-ups who were in production also, they just did such a good job of allowing that space to be there for us, because we always felt safe, and so hats off to them wherever they are now, at least for in the 70s.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could, you know, the reboot Zoomers can agree. You know, the crew and everyone around us was just you know, family. One of the other bits that I think, Don, you were mentioning doing the choreography and the dancing. So that was my first. I felt like it wasn't a music video. Like I mean, it was. We were learning choreography. Like we didn't make up those moves. Like I can't take credit. We had a phenomenal choreographer, and he, I think, did the whole.
Yeah, I saw.
I mean, it was. you know.
The dancing was so fun.
Did you guys have fun doing that?
Oh my gosh! I remember when we would like run through the zoo like that.
Yes.
Was so fun.
We have a question. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say our last season. So you know how you like do a dance in the intro, and usually the choreographer does the entire thing. The last season they ended up doing it where every single cast member would make up like a 4 count, I don't know, dance move, and then we pieced it all together, and that was the final thing. So it's super fun to do. And then I remember in the intro, we actually all at the end like had a pose where we kind of were together at the end, and then we actually fell over and completely toppled over. But that ended up being the one that they aired for the show, and it was such a blast. It was hilarious.
We have a question for you, actually, Elena, from Mackenzie Watcher over at YouTube, over at YouTube. And the question is, do you remember when you and Francesco made recycled paper made out of old newspapers and hot water? Does that ring a bell?
Kind of, not super well, but I feel like because newspaper gets, well, is there like a specific question about it? Because I feel like my memory of it was just that the newspaper got really like soggy, and then I think the idea would be kind of just like piece it all together and let it dry. And kind of like the way paper mache ends up working, you get this like sheet of paper at the end. But yeah, I mean, it was super fun.
Nice. Actually, our choreographer was tuning in and was saying, you know, he was the choreographer. He says, "What's up, Caroline? What's up, Aaron?"
I feel like he taught me how to dance. Like I had zero rhythm and no dancing experience, and it was so fun. Very good.
Oh man.
To be fair, we were like kids, so
yeah.
We from Facebook, we have another comment. Ashley Hall saying, "My grandmother still makes the sherbet watermelon from Cafe Zoom. She loved Cafe Zoom." And then we have another question from Facebook from Jonathan Tyler Moore, who said, "Do you guys still talk to old cast members? Do you guys stay in touch?"
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, and last week we had a Zoom reunion with the 21 original Zoomers of the 70s, and but yeah, we made some friendships that have lasted forever, and it's just awesome. Right, Tommy?
Oh yeah, yeah. Some of my closest friends. And I'm always meeting more because there's other casts I haven't met yet.
I know, it's so great to see you guys. It's really cool.
Yeah, this is fun. I gotta say, I mean, like, I mentioned at the top that we've never done a live chat, but not only that, but we've never done anything where it's both generations of Zoomers coming together. So it's super cool to be meeting everyone. And Eric and I, we met at Emerson, and we went to school together and kind of crossed paths there. I think you remember. You have a better memory than I do on that. But
so when right after my season aired, because you were season 1, I was season 3.
Right.
I got like real embarrassed. So like I used to not tell people that I was on the show. They're like, oh, like you're on Zoom. I was like, oh, that's somebody that looks like me. It's the cousin. It's yeah, it was weird. But when I went to college, so I went to Emerson College in Boston, and some people found out, and they're like, oh yeah, there's another kid from Zoom here too. And I was like, okay. Like, I guess that's cool. And then I think you and I, we met on the street in front of one of the buildings.
Right.
And it was just like, it was just crazy. I think actually that summer.
The Zoom dance in front of the
building. Obviously.
Right. Yeah.
That's what you do when you see each other. You shake it out. Yeah, no, that was great. And then like, we've been in touch ever since. We worked together on Fetch, and then when we were both out in LA, I've been on for 9 years. You left a few years ago. We hung out. I love your wife. I love your daughter. I'm giving them a shout out. And then also my girlfriend who's in the other room.
Hey Tommy, didn't you go to Emerson too? I think
yes. Maybe you guys found my original shirt around Emerson sometime or another. I was there. I left in 1980.
Yep, it was still there. We have a frame.
Caroline, what about you? Do you stay in touch with your castmates?
I'm like so thankful for social media for that reason. Like I love being able to see what you guys are up to, and I feel like I love watching like Keiko, like someone who I only met once during that one episode, and now I can like see her with her kids and what she's doing, and so yeah, I love that.
How's everyone's WW these days?
Not bad, but a little rubbish to me.
We're big. I can still say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Well, I mean, of course.
Zoom language.
Hey! So impressive. Whoa.
What about?
Pablo, I love your Spanish WW. Jane Lynch claims she can speak also.
Really?
Jane Lynch.
Well, maybe we'll have to expand the chat at some point, to include, we would have Zoom guests on the show in the past. And so maybe there's a different way to bring a Zoom guest, which actually brings us to the question of, does Zoom work today? I mean, with the technology and, kids being able to, have an idea, they don't have to send it to Zoom. They can go out and do it, right? But during our time, we were able to kind of share those ideas with everyone. So how does Zoom work today? And I'm going to start with a comment that we had from Sarah Clapp, again, who said, I love how Zoom takes kids and their creativity and imagination seriously. It was amazing to see that growing up. I hope future generations get their Zoom too. So what is that future generations? I mean, do you guys have any thoughts? Does Zoom work today?
I think Zoom doesn't ever not work. I think it's a great, I just think the whole platform, the whole idea of it is to get people to kind of come together and to try new things and to kind of open your mind. And so I think that no matter what the platform or technology, there's always things that we can learn,
Yo, probably should talk to WGBH about
re-airing
Zoom
innocence,
again.
For me in
putting
the
reruns
70s,
on Zoom again.
and television was the only place where we really connected. And with Zoom being the first show by kids and for kids, the TV, you know, we went to TV to be able to connect with the Zoomers. Now with everybody having a phone, and kids probably have phones at age 6 now or whatever, my kids are a lot older, and shout out to them. I have 2 great daughters, just want to say. They're that, like, kind of your guys' ages. But I think it could still work. It's just a matter of to be able to have authentic connection and about creativity in a way that still has some innocence. If there can be I don't know, a platform that can be directed in that way. I can't quite think of it right now, but I would say that Zoom could still find a really cool and just loving and kind way to be in this age of social media. That's, you know,
I think too, people loved, like, I would meet people who'd be like, one time I sent something in and you did it on the show. And like, people still, like, even with all of the stuff that we have and all the saturation with like everything on our phone, I feel like it would still give kids so much gratification to watch something and be like, I submitted that, like, they're doing that on the show. That's so cool.
Do you guys, I get this once in a while, but do you guys ever get people coming up to you and telling you, like, still their favorite things that they saw you do?
Yeah.
Sometimes people will tell me that I feel familiar. They're like, I feel like I know you from somewhere. You feel familiar to me. Like, did you go to this high school, or did you play this sport? Or...
You're gonna have to, after all these years.
Well, usually I'll be like, well, did you play lacrosse? Or are you from this town? And then when, like, they still can't figure it out, but it's like bothering them that they feel like they know me, then I'll be like, did you do that, Josie? And they're like, yes, that's it.
Tommy, you were going to say something.
Well, I never thought I was a stand-up character, but I did go to a friend's party, and he introduced me as a person from Zoom. And I'm like, oh, you don't remember me. She goes, sure I do. You did this.
That's so funny.
So I had a comment from Mark Stiles over at Facebook, who said, though I think Zoom in 2020 could use social media to connect with viewers, I think its value could be reminding kids to turn off the TV or phone and do it.
Gosh,
so
you're right.
That concept of you receive it and see it on your phone, but the whole idea of putting it away and actually doing it.
Yeah, so Carolyn, when you were talking about this earlier, I think in some ways it's almost even, like, Zoom is almost even more relevant these days, and especially with what's happening, with all the circumstances surrounding us. I think, like, I was playing with my nieces and nephews maybe a year or 2 ago, and I noticed that they spend a lot of their time on iPads and on phones and doing, you know, a lot of things electronically. But when we were kids, that stuff never existed. So you're out playing games, you're out doing sports, you're just running around being a crazy child. And I feel like in some ways that's maybe shifted a little bit, but it's so important, I think, for kids and to be creative and all that. So I think it's even more important today than it maybe even was 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. And then especially now when we're all kind of, you know, staying at home, and it's harder to find ways to be active and creative, almost finding new activities and things to do that don't revolve around watching TV, which, don't get me wrong, watching TV is great. But, you know, you do need to kind of switch it up. So I think there's a real value into doing something like Zoom today.
Totally. Yeah, I want to ask viewers again, you know, comment on this, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Twitch, you know, how Zoom can fill a need and what's missing. We'd love to hear from you. And I do have a comment from Facebook from Ryan Renner, who says Zoom would actually work with an online focus. So I think, you know, obviously we're at this digital age, and I think a forum like this, I think this is actually really interesting that we're doing this live chat. And as we mentioned kind of earlier, like, what a cool way to instantly connect with someone and hear their perspective. And so that's another fun thing. Does anyone else have any other thoughts on it?
On your, will you ask the question again?
Just on Zoom now, Zoom today. Yeah. You know, Courtney Martin over on Facebook said it felt that Zoom gave real kids a voice. It gave them a voice and a platform to be able to talk about things. And I think that at its core is what Zoom is all about, right? That essence of, you know, being who you are, authenticity, representation. You know, I mean, being able to see, you know, yourself in a Zoomer. You know, I talked about it last week, but I got comments a lot after Zoom about how I was someone that, you know, my background being Latino was, you know, was not seen on TV often, and so, you know, that is definitely a positive, and I think, you know, that's what Zoom really did well.
I got an email years ago from someone who was a big fan. It was the most, I think I could post it on Instagram or something, like a clip of it, but he basically was saying that for him, watching Zoom was able to bring him out of his own shell. He was a very shy, very self-conscious kind of person, but kind of doing the things with us and doing activities and seeing us talking, just kind of seeing, again, through representation, seeing people that are your age that are having complex feelings, that helped him come out of the shell and kind of grow into himself. And he, you know, years later was still very appreciative of it. And I think that's it's crazy to think of the impact that we've had. You know, when for the most part we're hanging out with our friends and playing games and doing all this cool stuff, but it does have a global impact. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, this is actually a really nice comment coming from Courtney Martin over at Facebook saying, I felt like Caroline was my best friend as a kid. I didn't have many friends then, but you gave me confidence to be myself. What do you think about that?
Oh, I mean, I feel like that is sort of what Zoom was too. There was this, like, I was a 9-year-old talking to, you know, older kids about things that I didn't really know what I was thinking and processing them, and never on Zoom did you feel like if you said something, you were going to have to be like, oh, should I have said that, or been self-conscious or felt judgment about it. You could just be who you are and, like, explore, like, what you were thinking about, and the kids at home felt that way too. And also, like, from a science and math perspective, like talking about school and, like, being excited about doing science or being excited about doing a math problem, like,
somebody put a
talking about it with
hashtag
your friend,
Zoom
like,
with all.
that wasn't necessarily a cool thing to do, but on the show it's like so fun, and just telling kids at home, like, hey, you guys can, like, enjoy your school and talk about it.
I've been really moved by the fans that are on Facebook. There are so many fan pages, but people our age, Tommy and my age, a little older than you guys, and I'm sure you also have it too, but they're just such wonderful people. I've had a chance to get to know some of these people, and it's just been such what a joy. And they're still so supportive, and Zoom meant so much to them. Even people who are in their 60s, and some of them even.
No, actually, Zoom meant so much for me when I found it out in 2015.
It still touches a place in their heart where they just, I don't know, either nostalgia, but, and I'm sure some of them are watching. If you are, hi, thank you so much for all your support. I was doing a show in New York for 3.5 years, and I one night. One of our greatest fans, who I've never met before, you know, was there at the show, and I had the pleasure of meeting him. And he's actually become a really good friend of mine. He lives in Chicago, and he will literally fly to New York or anywhere where I'm performing to see me, even if I'm only doing one song, you know, at a benefit. He'll come. And anyway, it's just. The fans are so amazing, and it's not just fans, your people, they're just so dear to my heart.
What's really nice too is, so we have this comment from Chris Robinson over at Facebook saying a lot of teacher friends who grew up on Zoom, they still incorporate Zoom activities into their lesson plans, and it's been very effective. And he's sure some of those teachers are watching now. But yeah, I mean, that kind of plays into, you know, what we're talking about, where you're watching these things and, you know, maybe you go off and you become a teacher and you realize, like, wow, like, you know, there's a way to connect, there's a way to to present things, and everyone learns differently, and there's, different approaches. And so it's really cool, Chris, thanks for sending that, to hear that, a fan who grew up watching the show, is kind of doing, he's living the life of a Zoomer, right? Like zooming into action.
I know we've inspired some teachers. Zoom was a completely different show than anything on TV. Now, I know we all have our favorite like sitcoms and stuff that we watch, but there was no other show where kids were just themselves and would just talk naturally about what they felt and interacted with each other. And I think people connected with that. And we just kind of said, it's okay to be yourself. You don't have to be like something that you're not just because, you feel forced to. So, yeah, I mean, it left a lot of things open for a lot of people.
Which is very cutting edge as well, in that now that's really something that everyone, I think in our culture, it's very inclusive and it's okay to be who you are. And diversity is something that is extremely valued. So I love how we were maybe a microcosm of something that went further into our culture.
Yeah, and also like, if you weren't like, or you didn't think that you were good at something, or whether it was science or, cooking or whatever, we weren't perfect, you know what I mean? Like, not great, but it still tastes good. We had a YouTube comment from Heather Lehman who said, Zoom was one of the only ways I enjoyed science as a kid. I was not naturally curious, but Zoom kids encouraged me to try. And I think that speaks to, this idea that like maybe it was something you were uncomfortable with, but like, Zoom helped you kind of really feel more comfortable in trying and experimenting.
Yeah.
And, learning new things when maybe you were yourself that you weren't good at it until you didn't attempt. Mm-hmm. Did anyone feel that? Did anyone feel that on the show? Like you were having to do whether it was a play or it was, and you just were like, well, I'm not that, I don't, and then you felt like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, of course, like I can do that. Did anyone have that type of experience?
I feel like that happened a lot with some of like the Zoom side segments and like some of like the more creative stuff, because I like science and I was like interested in science, even though it wasn't my eventual pursuit. But I find that like when I was doing them, I was, even though, like, okay, I know the steps that I'm supposed to do, seeing the stuff actually happen was really cool. I remember we made, I want to say it was like Rachel and I, we made ice cream with like no ice cream. Like, we used like salt and stuff.
I totally watched that.
But it was so cool. Like we like did it on set, and it tasted really great with stuff that you have at home. Like that blows my mind. And at the time, I was like, "Oh, I can do this. I can totally do this." Yeah, it was so cool.
And also, I feel like some things that you watch on TV is like, we're gonna make this, and then it's gonna look perfect, and good luck. But we would be like, we're gonna do this, and like, oh, that didn't work. Why didn't it work? And we'd be like thinking about why it didn't work, and then the end result, like you said, how it wasn't always pretty, but it was just fun to do.
Totally. So what do you think worked then that could still work now? Like, what are some of the segments we talked about? Some of our favorite ones. Do you think those could still work today?
I think the Zoom chats would definitely work. I think that now more than ever, with everyone on their devices and got their social media and all that stuff, I think being able to have a place where people can sit face to face and you can see people just interacting and it's okay. And it's okay to not agree. And that is the point. To find out we may disagree on different things, but we're all still people. I think that, especially now, I think it's something that we need.
Maddie, did you see what I put there?
Yeah.
What about in terms of like finding a safe place, right? So Zoom, it was for us when we were on the show, and then as if you come in and watch the show, your own home, like what about today? we're that safe place where, where can media today kind of capture that same comfort?
I think we're finding it here because we're all together and we're all collaborating on something. And one thing I was thinking of that Dawn might like is if people kind of crowdsource the play, or kids would send in plays and we'd have to collaborate to make the thing work. I think that could be something that might work in this forum.
That was one of the coolest things about the show, is that every segment starts with, this was sent in by so-and-so from so-and-so. Like, this isn't producers, this isn't the TV, this isn't, like media telling you, here's the things you need to do. It's like, oh, like the kid down the street sent that in. They thought of that. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Totally.
It just like, it's so empowering that like your stuff could be on TV and it's the coolest.
Donna, you have a story like that, actually. You were one of the kids who sent something in.
Yeah. I think I have the distinction of being the only Zoomer who was also a contributing writer. And when I was 8, I wrote a series of books called the Miss Truitt series. And so when Zoom, before it started, they came to my school and said, oh, there's this precocious girl who's writing. And someone came and wanted me to create an animated version of one of my books for the pilot of the series that Tommy was on. And so I spent the whole summer from 3rd grade to 4th grade. This was pre-digital photography, illustrating my people, my characters. And finally they were like, let's scrap it, just write a play. So I wrote a play called Riddles, and I just realized last night, I was thinking, she names her dog Riddles in the Miss Truitt Gets a Dog book after this. But yeah, so it's so funny. So it was on the pilot of the series, and we just sort of reenacted it about a week ago. Joe wanted to do that, and it's funny because I am, I work as a writer now. I consider myself, that's who I am. And I'm thinking, you got to start somewhere. Like, I was 8 years old, and when I look at what I wrote, I mean, it was cute, but, it just shows that if everyone out there, if you love something, keep working, because you will get better.
And then you got on the show, which was really cool. Like that.
That was wild. Yeah, everyone in my town was auditioning for the show, and I sort of went on at first just like, okay, well, everyone's doing it, I'll do it. And yeah, it was just a beautiful time in my life. That it was such a gift to be creative and have validation for it, and have permission to be freely self-expressed as a creative person, even though I was a child. To be respected for who I was. Like, that was also a really big deal, because it was like children were seen and not heard. But, with Zoom, we got to be seen and heard and contributed to and respected. And I thought there was some really good values that we were taught.
Thank you.
Yeah.
About respecting others and being kind.
And to that, I think that goes perfect with a comment that we just got in from Facebook. Jonathan Tyler Moore said, I think I learned it was okay to be kind to others and make sure that they are okay as well. So just that idea of, thinking about other people and, and being kind, which is always something that is needed and is important.
Really important today, too, more than ever.
100%. Yeah. Did anyone have any other moments where someone came up to them or wrote them that just thanked them for something that was very that was impacting?
I have heard from people, all around the country as the internet grows, including a teacher from Alaska that said he would never have been a teacher if it hadn't been for Zoom.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So cool.
I'm really good friends with a Broadway actor and in musicals, and he's just the best guy. And he told me that it was because of Zoom, watching Zoom, that it made him want to go into acting. So, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so I feel like so many just people just coming and saying that they felt like it was a safe place, especially with those chats of calling in, and we would talk about it, and you would say something and the other person would listen and then like ask you another question about it and share their point of view, and people always telling me that those really meant something to them, and like hearing other people's perspectives.
I'd actually like to hear from Elena and Caroline, having been on the show for as many seasons as you've been, like, you know, from when you started to when you left, like, how is that transit? Like the Caroline in the first season you were on, Chat, versus the Caroline in the fourth season that you were on. You know, how is your transition and growth throughout that time?
Yeah, I think it's like crazy, especially now as an adult watching back. I feel like as in my first season, I was such a baby and was so like nurtured and taken care of by Elisa and Zoe, and then like in my last season with you, Elena, and like feeling like the mama, like taking care of everyone else and like making sure that like they were and all of that. So I don't know what your experience was like, but it is so funny looking back on like how my role really changed.
Yeah, I think I came on and I almost like idolized you. Like I had watched you for multiple seasons, and I think I was maybe 10 or 11 at the time, and I was just like, she's so good. She knows everything that she's doing. Like you knew everything, and you took such good care of it. You truly like were the nucleus. You kept us all together. And so it was so cool to just be able to learn from you. And I honestly sometimes was like, oh, do I get to like do this segment with Caroline? Like that's so cool. But it was so fun. And then season 7, when I was like the older one on the cast, yeah, it just totally shifted. Where like we had Emily come in, and Emily was 9 at the time, so she was a lot younger than a bunch of us, and it was so kind of just crazy to see the shift change, where you have someone younger, and she's amazing. Emily's a wonderful person. She was so fun to have on the show, but it just kind of changed where you're like, oh, I need to, I don't know, like show them the way, because it's not like there's a certain way, but when they're like, oh, what should I do if like this goes wrong, and you're just like, honestly, it's fine. Like you can just, you can give them a bit of comfort that I feel like I definitely got from you, Caroline, and it's really cool when you get to be in that role.
That's like what Zoom was, though, right? Like we really like just took care of each other, no matter what the mix of kids or the ages and whatever. Like we all just like took care of each other, and it's just so nice.
It was so fun too. Like it was just so fun.
I wish you were there when I started.
Yeah, Tommy, you guys. I mean,
you're OG.
Yeah, you guys started it off. You paved the way. Like, what was that like?
Well, I mean, we didn't know what we were getting into at all. It was only introduced to us as this is going to be like a laugh-in show for kids, and laugh-in, which was kind of like the Saturday Night Live of its day. So we're like, boy, I'm on that. I'll be this character and I'll be this character. But it turned into a completely kind of different experience.
So we'd love to end on this question. I actually think it's a really, really great question from Abby Copel over at YouTube, who said, what is something you've taken from Zoom and applied to your life now? You want to just go around, or anyone want to jump in? Caroline, actually, I'd love to, because you are a pediatric oncology nurse. And so was there anything from your experience on the show that kind of that led you there?
Yeah, I think that in the off season, we did a lot of outreach to science museums and boys and girls clubs and stuff like that I think probably a lot of people don't know about. But we also sometimes had kids come and do their Make-A-Wish on the show. and I remember like even as I was a kid, I really knew then that I loved children and working with children. And maybe I'm just kind of putting it together now talking to you, Elena, too. Maybe like that a little bit of that nurturing, like caregiving started as my older seasons of Zoom too. But we also did some volunteering in some hospitals, and I definitely found there that like, I wanted to work with kids and give back to kids and do something good in that way. So definitely Zoom did that for me.
That's awesome. I mean, I can, for me, you know, this was the first time that I was with a group of kids from different backgrounds. I mean, you name it, from all levels. And they were talking about, they were saying words like college, and I'm like, what is that? Like, I honestly didn't know that was like people had planned, like, and so that really like opened my eyes to things, and also just seeing the flurry of activity of the cameraman and the control room, like, planted that seed for me to want to pursue a career in entertainment. Eric, did you have a similar experience?
Similar, yeah. I was actually, the reason I got introduced to Zoom was through a teacher at my elementary school, because I was doing like summer plays and all that stuff, and they're like, you have to do this show. And I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I'll go try. And I think when I, like, the atmosphere of the show was so nurturing and so great. I went to college, didn't know what I was going to go for. I had a friend who was like, you're an actor, just go to Emerson, go to acting and be fine. I'm like, okay. So at the time I was teaching karate and doing all this other stuff, and I did like background work in Boston on a movie a long time ago, and I showed up, and on that set was my costumer and one of the lighting guys, and it was like being back home again.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, like hang out with them, and you're like, all right, come here, we're doing this. I'm like, all right, like this is what I need to do. But I think that it also, just to show, again, just made me feel you kind of have to embrace everybody with kindness. We keep coming back to like being kind to people, but I think that it makes like it being in this industry anyway. For me, like when you show up to set, it's like we're all going through stuff. We're all going to do this together. It's all going to be a good time, you know, and we get to make things. Like none of this would happen if someone didn't think about it. And I think that's one of the coolest things. And I think that everything we do, whether it's like going to medicine or business or whatever, like it's all came from somewhere. And we're like helping each other make some cool stuff.
Tommy, did you have a kind of
Well, I think what I learned from the show was I want everyone to feel welcome. I think that we can learn from each other if we work as a team. And that's what I do at MIT, where I work now. And I also strive for creativity.
That's great. Elena?
I think this is kind of similar to what Eric said, but one of the biggest things I think Zoom taught me was just the importance of simplicity. And I think in the past month, 2 months, it's just come up even more than ever. Like, I feel very lucky to be in the situation that I'm in, but I know that there are so many other people who are not lucky and are dealing with a lot more serious and critical conditions. And so just like, you know, when you're going to the grocery store, like take the time to say thank you so much to the cash register, because they're putting themselves at risk to make sure that we can get the food that we need. Or, you know, if you can and you're able, like support the local businesses, go to your local restaurant, like I'm going to get takeout from the local Italian place after this, just so that we can, you know, help keep them in business. So I think just always being empathetic and trying to think that, you know, we're super lucky. How can we make sure that other people are also trying to, how can we help other people do that as well? That was a huge thing that Zoom taught me.
Totally. And Donna, what was one of the takeaways for you?
Yeah, being on Zoom, I think it really did give me permission to be a creative warrior, I might say. I know that, and freedom of self-expression is just a very big value in my life, and as a writer and as a performer, but all of the content that I've written, it's really about trying to inspire people to say yes to their sacred value. And I believe it started on Zoom. And so, yeah, I just, I didn't really, it's been 47 years since I was on the show, which like, I almost don't want to say because it makes me feel so old, but I'm proud, you know. But I haven't really, a lot happens in 47 years, but this has been such a gift to me. So I just want to say thank you, because it's been such a gift to start remembering the past and bringing it in and appreciating what I experienced. And yeah, I'm really grateful to this platform and to you and to my other Zoomers, the Sarson 21 family, who it just, there's so much love out there in the world. And that's one thing too. We can't forget that even though we're going through a difficult time, there's still so much good in the world. You know, the earth is still spinning on its axis, and you know we will survive as a species and be able to move forward. So, and I think I got that also from Zoom, because there was a lot of intelligence there too, not just creativity, but it just really taught me some really cool values that I can use today.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful, and I couldn't agree more. And for me, just to kind of wrap that up, is the relationships, the relationships that we all built, and coming from different backgrounds and connecting with people. And, I just want to bring up, just because it's gone unsaid, but not intentionally, but Jerry was a really good friend of mine on the show, and he passed away. And we were really good friends, and he taught me so much. And I'm just so grateful that everyone got to experience him and see him.
Oh yeah, speaking of passing away, I just found out that somebody else just recently passed away.
And thank you for just sharing your bright light. And so I want to end with this last Facebook comment from John Gibbons, who said, "When Zoomers left the show, it was like having a friend in the neighborhood move away. It's been great to catch up." So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for watching our videos, and I hope it's been helpful. I hope you've been inspired. Take care of each other, be kind, be safe. And to all the frontline workers, to all the medical workers, to everyone out there, all the essential workers, thank you, and we'll hope to see you soon. Thanks, everyone.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah, speaking of passing away, I just realized, so you know Steve Cash, right?
Oh my gosh, the freaking Talking Kitty Cat guy.
Yeah, he passed away.
I heard.
Yeah, he committed suicide. I saw that today. I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh, yes, I heard about this.
I'm like, wait, what?
Wow.
I'm like, why?
I don't know. Apparently he did it to himself.
Friends.
Apparently he did it. Apparently he did it to himself.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
But anyways, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So what was your first thing? First thing I have to say, when she mentioned the baby thing, I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That was just cringy, and that's why I put hashtag baby Caroline in there, because I'm like, just be grateful she wasn't a car like from Thomas.
Oh God, yeah.
So it probably would have been, actually no, it would not have been a better set if we put her face as that car from Thomas.
I don't think so, yeah. But yeah, that was still pretty good.
She still has that smile.
She does. Oh my gosh, yes.
She still does have that smile, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. She has that smile.
Like, I swear she hasn't changed much at all.
I know. I know, and neither has Xin Yang. She hasn't changed much either.
Yeah, not that much.
The other ones have, like Pablo
A
has
little.
changed a little bit. And hold on, Donna, Zoom.
Just to say, like I said, I don't know much about the original Zoom. I've seen like the intro, so I knew about the whole like the thing that Tommy did, and like I kind of forgot about it until I'm like, oh wait, that was him. What was that?
Zoom Tommy.
Yeah.
Zoom PBS Tommy. Just type in that, and I'll just take a look. I'll be like, yeah, I don't think I remember seeing Tommy.
I was gonna say I haven't seen much of the 70s Zoom.
Yeah. But yeah, first of all, I have to say that was a really good chat there. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing another one like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least a couple of things have made my day. First of all, first of all, the whole Jim Henson on Roku thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, there's this.
I'm just looking at Roku right now, and I gotta think. So, watch news shows like The Mother Goose.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, today's been pretty good for me too. I mean, there was this, that, the anniversary of MMC today.
Are they gonna put Animal Jam on there? I really hope they do.
I hope so.
I would like to see Animal Jam. There's Brad's of the
Lost Nebula. I saw the name on there. I'm like, what the heck is that?
The construction site. I'm like, are they gonna put Animal Jam on here?
I hope so.
Will they?
Back. I hope so.
I mean, because if they put Animal Jam on here,
yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I'm gonna say, I'd say, well, we won't need to look for much lost media anymore.
I know.
I'm actually just looking for Animal Jam. That's what I'm kind of looking for right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, are those just going to be it?
I hope there's more than that.
I mean, do you know if they're going to add more?
I have no idea.
Well, like for them to put Animal Jam on, because if they have the Hoobs.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they do. I'm not 100% sure.
I said, is this all you're just going to put?
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, were those all the things from DVDs? Or these all the things from like the DVDs? Like on the DVD that you had? Were these all the things on the DVD that you had?
I mean, I think, yeah, all of these shows, I believe.
Were the Hoobs on there?
Yeah.
Construction Site?
Mm-hmm.
I know the Dr. Seuss was on there. Was that show on there?
Yeah, Dr. Seuss was. Fraggle Rock was on there, but it's not on Roku because it's probably on like HBO or something.
Is it? It's not on Roku. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want them to add if they add Animal Jam on here. I'm gonna be like,
I'll keep you updated if I hear anything. I'll let you know.
I'm gonna be like, boy, I'm bored. I'm signing up for Roku.
I was gonna say, if I hear anything else, I will let you know.
And I'm signing up for Roku. I mean, although the Hoobs are pretty tolerable, I probably think I sign up for the Hoobs, but I really want to get Animal Jam.
Yeah.
Because this is something really cool. Like Kirsten was excited when she heard that the Hoobs were on Roku. She's like, OMG, the Hoobs. Yeah, the Hoobs were on there.
Yeah.
I've only seen one episode of the Hoobs.
Hmm.
And the rest I've just seen clips.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting really interested.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we'll actually get Animal Jam on there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, and then again, I would be surprised because, like, oh my god, they're bringing it back.
I'll be like, please put Animal Jam on there, please.
Yeah, I'm like, I was surprised. When I first saw the thing, I'm like, oh, please let there be Animal Jam on there. And then I found out that it wasn't. So I'm just like hoping that, like, it might be a later release.
Because they did it on, because they said it was like a Henson TV thing, right?
Yeah.
And then that was on Henson TV. So. Yeah. So that was on Henson TV. So.
Yeah.
If they do, I'm signing up for it. And then if I can try to, maybe I can try to find a way to, get the stuff off of Roku and we can watch it live.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, though, but they're gonna know the rule.
Oh
my goodness. Oh yep, and my Thomas Said Sail read-up did get released today. If you didn't see it,
I saw it.
Yeah, did you read the note in the description?
Yeah.
Pretty hard. And I don't care. Alrighty. Well, that was good. I have to say, that was really good. That was a good Zoom chat. So, yeah. Well, you guys, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave it a like and just pass it on. Hey, Samuel, Maddie, are you guys doing another live? That really depends.
If they do if they're doing a live stream next week, we're gonna do a live reaction.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah.
I'm hoping that this isn't the last one.
Yeah, because me and Maddie are starting this series.
But yeah, we'll do another one if they do another one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this one was my favorite out of the two.
Yeah, same. Because personally, I think that the first one kind of got a little bit, boring, but the second one wasn't that bad.
I was gonna say I love this one.
I know why you liked it, because Caroline.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do too. Don't get me wrong. Caroline was one of the longest people on there.
Yeah.
So they did a lot more funny things too on there. They like shot out a lot more funnier things, which I like.
Yeah. Still none of our stuff though.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I know. I wish they would have responded to our comments.
I know.
Alrighty, Tion, you take care of yourself.
All right. See ya.
All right. Well, guys, thank you all for coming to the stream.
We appreciate you guys' support. We will let you know about updates on things next week. And, yeah.
Yeah.
Guess we will see everybody then, and I will see you tomorrow. Of course, we can talk out plans.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.